Hi everyone, you welcome back again to our channel. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I greet you according to where you are. And when you see this video, you are highly welcome to our channel. How are you all doing? If you are new, hello, you are highly welcome. My name is Promise. Consider joining the big family by clicking on the red button, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you will always get notified whenever I upload a new video. If you are a return subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. I love you and stay blessed. All right, in today's video I want to talk on words, the words that we speak, especially as a parent, especially as a mother or a father or as a guidance. Most at times we speak negative things to our children thinking that it doesn't matter, or probably maybe we may say that out of anger or maybe the way the child behaves, but not knowing that all those things really manifest in the life of that child or your children. Anytime, or if you are fond of speaking negative things in the life of your child, on the life of your children, is really, really working, especially when you made an utterances when there is sunshine. We are coming to that area. All right, but I just want to make this video to tell us, because as I'm talking to you, I am talking to myself also, that we should always mind our utterances to our children, to anybody under our care, because whatever we say is really coming to an end, if you like, believe it or not. That is why you find out that a lot of people are suffering from the words spoken to their life through their parents or their guidance. I know as a children, mostly they will provoke you. Is really sometimes I know it's very hard to endure, it's very hard for you to let go, but as a parent, please try not to be learning a minor course to your children. I call it minor course because these are the course that we taught is nothing, like maybe your child may provoke you, or maybe you send the child a message and probably he or she didn't go the way you expected it, or one thing or the other may happen. You'll be like, God punish you there. Or maybe your child, okay, let me tell you, there's what we call a generation curse. Like, let me use like a girl children, as a girl child as example. Maybe you have a child and maybe a female child, and maybe she did something bad to you as a child, as a daughter. They must offend. Even me, I offended my mom. But it's normal, it's nature. It's just to mind our words, okay? All right, so what maybe that your female child or your daughter offended you, and you will like, this thing that you did to me, your daughter would do that to you, is already marked somewhere. And you found out that when that child gets finally got married and have her own children or have her own kids, a female child, that generation curse must come. And because it's just generating, maybe her own child may offend her and she'll be like, this thing that you are doing to me, your own child will do it to you. Have you seen how it's generating? That is the power of your words, and we thought it doesn't matter. That's why you see a lot of people, they travel, they are suffering, nothing they do that works for them because of some spoken word that was said by their parents. So please, I want to advise you to always mind the way you talk to your children, the way you use negative word to your children. There is one person I came across with, really I learned from her, like seriously. We are learning every day, nobody know it all. And I was there and a child did something to her, like provoked her. Hey, she was pained, but for me to look at her, maybe, and the child ran away, and I was looking for her to say something negative. She said, oh, you say this thing where you do me, God bless you. Like seriously, it's very hard, even me, but I learned it that day. No, like seriously, she was like, God bless you for this thing that you did for me. If not because you're my daughter, but God bless you. I said, wow. So I just grabbed it immediately and I learned from it. So you see, although he pained her and she later beat the girl very well on my presence, but she has, used the negative word as in the positive word which she's supposed to use as an anger at that moment, and use it to even bless the child. So that's why you see that a lot of our children, they grew up and start suffering what we've spoken out of annoyance or unknown to us, thinking that it does not matter. Any course you learn to your child really is standing somewhere waiting for them, to be honest. So please, I want us to mind our words to our children. Remember, you are the mother. Remember, you are the father of that child. You have authority over the child. So that is how it is. In a spiritual realm, I'm talking about. I know physically you may think it doesn't matter, but it matters. There is some angels that worked at any moment of time. Maybe when we get to that area, any word that you spoken at that moment, they grab it and they use it to manufacture and confirm whatever you said. So please, I want you to mind the kind of words you use to your children. Remember, these children, they are our future. They are the one to see us through by the time we grow older. And they will be there to take care of us. What if we take because of their behavior or whatever and cage them one place and keep them stagnated or make things not to work for them? You can imagine what will happen in our own age. So please, I want to beg you, and I'm begging myself also, that we should always mind the kind of words we use to our children. But let's assume, as a mother, if you are watching this video, there is one thing I want you to do. By the grace of Almighty, you are going to neutralize every negative words you made to your child. Assuming if that child is around, you are closer to the child, you just call the child, let her sit down. Can you do it? Do it. So it's just for betterment, okay? So you just call your child and let that child to lie down. Spit on your hand. You spit on your hand, like you just turn it, as you spit and rub your two palms. You understand? Hold it on the palm of that your child. That is if that one is around where you are. Hold it in that your child hand also, and start praying that the word that you spoken into his life came out of your mouth. So you are using this spit. That is your spit. And I will also tell you how to bless your child with your spit. It's funny, right? It's not funny. Yes. All right. So you just hold that child hand. You have already put in your spit. If you're a mother, you can do that. If you're a father, you can do it. You can do it also, since that child is your own child. Just hold the child hand. That is, how do I even say it? Your palms, hold it together and pray and revise those words. Okay, I think by the grace of Almighty, it's going to be over. But if that child is not around, do you know what you do? Then if you want to bath, if you want to bed, or whatever you call it, you are going to spit inside your water you want to use to bed, and pray that any negative word that you spoke into this child life, or whatever, that you are neutralizing it back, that you turn it into good. As a mother, you are revising those things. As a father, as a parent's guidance, you are revising those things. You start praying good things for that child. So after using that bathing water which you have already spitted into, like assume maybe you have 4 kids, you can spit 4 times, mentioning their names, and do these prayers. Then after doing that, then you are going to add salt inside another bucket of water. The same time you just finished doing the one you did with spit, you just put another bucket of water and pour a normal table salt inside, and mention their name again, and said, as the salt stand as a test, that nothing will deny them their blessing in life. You call maybe east, west, south, and north. If it's my language, natively we say, oh, they are for Nko Eke, but that is 4 market days, east, south, west, and north, that wherever they are, that blessing must locate them. Believe me, things will start working for them. All right, yes, this recipe is very, very good. As a parent, you can do it because we might speak any negative things to our children unknown to us out of anger, and we think it doesn't matter. So you can try this recipe to neutralize it. All right, I hope they find this video interested. Okay, if you want to try it, please don't use soap, don't use sponge. It's just, you can have your normal bath, or you can do it first before you have normal bath. Let me tell you why any spiritual recipe you want to do with all these things is being advised not to use soap or sponge. Some soap are being mixed with chemicals, and there is some chemicals that will neutralize what you want to do. Remember, this is a spiritual tips. All right, so thank you very much. I hope you find this video interesting. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, share to others, and thank you very much for always coming around. I love you and God bless you. See you in my next video. Bye.